Hey, hey, people. How's everybody tonight? I'm trying, okay, everyone. So I see. However, I do not want to put those words out. I started it now. This is tedious. I don't want to do this. Oh, I did forget when I looked at it. And I checked. Hi, Jean. Oh, thanks for coming on. You didn't have to quit your life. So, this little thing that I have here, this is a coloring book that I got. For some reason, it's showing backwards. Let me see. I don't know why that's happening, but um, this is a hardbound book, and it's called Calming Therapy, an anti-stress coloring book. And I love it because, hi, Katie. Uh, I didn't even know Martha was live, so I started mine, and here I saw that she was live. Oh well. How are you doing, dear? I hope you're doing okay. But I'm just the reason I came on is because I was talking to Annie earlier, and she's been kind of um Annie Loves Crafts, if you know her. She kind of feeling sad, so I thought I'd come on and she could come on with me if she wanted to. But this book that I have, I got from eBay because it's an older coloring book from 2015. And the reason why I love it is because it's hardbound, first of all. And it has these really interesting pages. And the backgrounds are colored on the pages. So what I did is I went through and just kind of looked at what was on each page to see which pages I liked and which pages I didn't like. For example, I'm not really fond of this page with all the bugs on it. Hi, T. Thank you for coming over. Um, I'm not really fond of this page. So, what I've been doing with the pages that I don't really care for is I've been gessoing over them. So, these two I planned on gessoing over, but because the background on it is black, it's really hard to get that covered up. So, what I did um, was put a couple layers of gesso, and I went back in with a little bit of sanding to see if I could smooth it out some, and hopefully it'll be smoothed out enough to um, work on Sunday. So that's what I plan on working on Sunday is this hardbound coloring book. Pardon me. I don't know why I'm yawning. It's going to be turned into an art journal. So there will be pages that I will color, pages that I will leave alone, maybe alter in some way, but then there are going to be some pages that I'm going to cover up altogether. So that's the story with that. Um, and then I wanted to work on my index card challenge. No, Katie, I think her live is still going on actually. I just didn't realize that we were on at the same time. She had already started an hour earlier, I guess. So the small index card is the one we're doing for this week. I'm just going to pull this out and that's, I believe, a 4x6 size. And I am going to alter this one, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to use some different papers to kind of collage. Let me tear out a couple of these. Let me see. I don't know if this is. I keep yawning. I shouldn't be doing that. And what I like to do when, the idea of this particular challenge is for you to be able to create something that you can then share as an artist trading card. But I'm going to um, try something a little bit different with these. I first need to decorate them or design them. And I'm going to make them go up and down, and I think I'm going to cover the blue. So let me just get a little piece of um, packing paper and put it down because I don't want to damage the top of my desk. This is a really scruffy piece of. Oh dear. Guys, I've had a really harrowing week, and I just wanted to come on here and just kind of do something relaxing and fun and, talk with my friends for a little bit because I needed to get out of my head whatever was in my head. So everything's going to be all right. Okay, so I have some papers here, and raise of hands. How many people have bought papers from Temu or some other place? And they're these really nice, pretty papers, but then you're like, I now have 500 pieces of them, and I don't know what to do with all of them. And for me, it's true. I have so many of them that I don't know. But this is a package. It's called Years in Paper, but I forget how it was explained in the listing. It was explained that it was like oil paper, and what I think they mean really is deli paper. So let's see. It's very thin, very see-through. It has different designs on it. So if we're going to use this, which I really want to, we're going to have to cover it with something first that will be just a little bit lighter in color, so that we can see it. Let me see if I think I had another. I thought I had another wonderful pack of Temu paper that I thought I needed to have somewhere. Let me look. So what's everybody been up to today? Are you in the part of the country where you're freezing or that you're concerned about fires? The fires are just awful and devastating. It just really makes me feel bad. No, I saw it 5 minutes ago. You know how that is, right? I spent most of the day just doing nothing, but I did get a new um, tabletop, as you can see, and I love it. I just have to be careful not to get it all mucked up. And I'm not very good at that, but I will try to not muck it up. As the British would say, muck it up. Okay, so not finding my other Timu paper that I thought I had right here. It was brown, I thought. And that's the color I needed. Help! Okay. Not going to fret about it because I have other papers here. And as if I don't have enough papers, I went on the website for Michael's and found paper there that I thought I needed to have. So there's that. When I really have paper kind of coming out of my ears right now. But I wanted some new interesting paper packs and they were on sale. And if any of you like jelly printing, they had their gel plates on sale as well for $20, I think, for the 8x10, which I shared that with one of the groups I'm in, and of course somebody else came back and said, oh well, I got mine for $15. And I'm like, okay, well, yahoo for you. Yes, I can explain about my collab. So the idea of the collaboration is to use different sizes of cards for what we would call an artist trading card. So you and I think of an artist trading card of being the, hey Foxy, good to see you. An artist trading card as being a 2.5 by 3.5 size square or blank or whatever you want to call it. And that's the exact same size as a regular playing card. And what you can do is, when I first started learning about artist trading cards, we made other things besides the standard ATCs. So, for example, we made puzzle pieces, and we decorated those. We just found kids' puzzle pieces, maybe an extra. Go to the thrift and get one, or if you have kids and they've lost some of the pieces, you can do that. So that's where this idea came from. So, what I did is I listed 32 different items that you could use to create an artist trading card. So, they weren't all going to be the same as an actual ATC. So, for example, a clothing tag. So here's a tag from a piece of clothing, and it is more like um, almost a business card size, but a little bit longer, right? So that's one of the things that are in the list. Another thing that's in the list are the reply cards that you get from magazines and the subscription cards. So they kind of look like this. And I think what I just haven't had the mental stamina to do this right now. But what I'm going to do, because this is a little bit longer down the road, is I'm going to make some photocopies of these and just offer them as printables. That way you can actually have the correct size. Or if you don't have something that's in the list, you can substitute just a regular ATC for it. But it's just kind of a way to get out of that thing of always using the same size card to trade with other people. And then, of course, there's the circle or the ATC coin. And then I don't know. Let me see if I have one in here. I don't know where they are right this second, but one of them is like a flag. So if you've ever had a oh, you didn't follow the directions. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Um it's in my community post. I may just copy and paste it at the bottom of my videos so that people will know where it is as well, because I think people are getting lost with the community posts, but we'll figure it out. It's just meant to be fun and to give you something else to create with other than your standard ATC size. That's all. Okay, so let me design my card. And I just wanted a light piece of paper, and you'd think that I'd be able to find some. Oh, here's some brown. That'll be good. Okay, so I'm going to cover this with some brown first. I like using brown paper and craft paper quite a bit, so you will see that in my work often. And I'm just going to cover this, put it on the back, and then I'll trim it out. No, you didn't. Hi, Dawn. How are you? You didn't, T. It's fine. I'm just going to work on my altered index card because I haven't done it yet. So there it is, just covered with some brown cardstock. I think I need to put a tiny bit more glue on here. By the way, these Walmart glue sticks I think are amazing. I got them after the kids went back to school, and I thought they were amazing. And I've used them ever since. So now when we put this really cool piece of paper on, you can see it doesn't show through to the blue side or the white side. So that's what I'm going to put on the back. And then these papers, I'll just show you a couple of them. This one's called Years in Papers. So there are some that are different colors. This is kind of like my color scheme. I like the teals and the pinks and some of the gold. This is beautiful. So these are they're just sheer papers. They kind of remind me of deli paper. Oh, your Dollar Tree one? Oh, did I say Dollar Tree? I meant Walmart. I got these at Walmart and I really love them. Is a Dollar Tree one Pen and Gear? Or is it something else? So these are sheer, pretty much sheer, but aren't they cool? They really kind of remind me of like, of when you would jelly print something. So I love this one. But I think for now I'm going to use, let me see. I'll probably use the one I already pulled out, and maybe we'll use that one for now. So now I'm going to, yeah, they're pretty, aren't they? They're really cool. I have never seen them before, and I'm pretty sure, if I'm not correct, I'd have to go back and look up on my Temu orders, but it said something like oil paper. And that didn't make a whole lot of sense to me because it's not oily. So, with it saying that it was oil paper, I was thinking maybe it meant that it was paper that was non-stick, which I can see it definitely being that. Okay, I'm going to smooth this over the top. And try not to get any air bubbles in it. I'm going to see if I can tear it with my ruler since it's so fine. just take some, if you like it kind of rough on the edges, that's fine. If you don't, you can always take the nail file and... Okay, Dawn. Thanks for stopping by. These I'm just going to fold over the top. So okay, I'm going to take my paper here. This is vintage photo, and I'm just going around the edges. I'm actually using the ink pad itself without using a sponge. And I have here like some little bits that I thought we could add on. Let me see what I have in here. Oh, those are cute. Here are some coins, and it's a really big butterfly. Okay, so let me see. I actually want to use a piece of fabric if I can find a piece. I just want to use like a piece of muslin or something. I always like to use fabric or lace or trim or something like that. And you can just, these are just strips, but you can make yourself like a little cluster on here of different items to decorate your card. I'm wondering if it would be better if I put this under white. Let me see. I want you guys to be able to see well. And the brown on brown at this time of night is kind of weird. Okay, where's my piece I cut? All right. So I'm just going to take the edges and fray them a little bit. And I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to use because I really like this plant here. And I just kind of want to add some things to dress it up a little bit. It doesn't have to be a lot. I think I saw a little label in here too. They're in a different package. I think someone must have given me these either recently or a long time ago. It could have been, I don't know anymore. So I forget where I get stuff. And we were talking about that on another live, that we really need to start writing that kind of stuff down so we can give people the proper credit. Okay, these are cute. I like these better than the coins. So here are some really cute labels. These are darling. I love them. And then here are, oh, look, they're stamps, but they have these cute little images on them. I don't know if you can see. I'll put them out so you can see. Oh, those are, I can't really tell what they are, but they're really cute. We might use this little girl right here. And then there are these. These say processed Gruyere cheese and tiger something, camembert. I wonder if these are stickers. They are. Okay, we'll use these. Let's cut this down a little bit more so it's not hogging up the whole area. And I'm going to let it hang off a little bit like that. And then we are going to cover the edge. So let me put a little bit of glue on here. I don't remember, where did I set my glitter glue? I don't remember. I think this will be fine though. So I'm just going to cover this right here. And oops, putting it the wrong way. Sorry. Not paying attention. And then I'm going to let the edge hang over a little bit. And then I'm going to put this little sticker right here for the camembert cheese. And we'll see if we can put this little doll. I'm going to ink her a little bit. And I'm going to stick her right underneath of the sticker, so she's kind of like overlapped. That's so pretty. And then I'm going to use one of these little labels. How would that look right there? I think that would be fine. And then and the fabric in the back just kind of gives it a base. You can still see it sticking out somewhat. Let me put some more stick on this. You can still see it sticking out a little bit, which is, you know, fine. We don't have to see the whole thing. Just kind of base for the three pieces right there. So let me hold this up for you so you can see. Isn't that cute? And then I have some, if I can find them without too much trouble. I have some word stamps. Not word stamps, but stamps. Letter stamps, I meant to say. Um, I just recently had to pile up my desk, my other desk, just to get my things off this one to put my tabletop on. So I don't know what I did with the letter stamps. Go figure. Go figure. That would be like me too, even though I know that they were just not far away a few minutes ago. Okay. Okay, I get you. All right, so this one, I don't really, I haven't really read this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to um, just do a little bit of stamping on the top just to give it a little bit more of something. And it doesn't have to be anything necessarily legible. And I did do that with archival ink, so it should not react to water. You know how you can see something every day for 15 days, and then the one day you need it, you can't see it? That's my life. Well, I invited Miss Annie, but I don't know what happened to her. She didn't come. She was feeling kind of blue, so maybe she didn't feel like she could get out of that feeling for the time being, which I totally understand her because that's the way I've been feeling this whole week. Ugh. Going up to a higher vantage point to see if I can locate my stamps. Ah, here they are. Okay. Okay, so I am going to put I think we'll use the word sweet. And the cool thing about these little stamps is if the letters are kind of crooked, it's almost cute. So And a tea. Give me a tea. Okay. So there is that one. Now, you can do a lot of different things with these. You can use them like we originally planned for to trade with someone else, which I think they're a really nice size for trading. You could also use them to be journaling cards inside a journal. So the back, since I did flip this over, probably cover it with something and then we could use it as a journaling card. But I love it like that. And I think the only additional thing that I would do, let me see if I can get this really quick without causing an avalanche, is I'm going to use some of the leftover brown that I had, and I'm going to punch out some tabs for the side because I think that will look cute. Let's see. I don't exactly understand this thing, but sometimes it will punch the thing in one. I don't know. Maybe I'm just dreaming. I don't. I thought it when I bought it. I thought it did both of them at the same time. So evidently that's not the case. So I'm gonna put it up here. Where's my It's a good thing I'm doing this today because I will be cleaning tomorrow. Okay. I'm going to take my corner rounder first, and I'm just going to go in and round these corners. I just think it kind of makes it look more finished. Hopefully I can still round this one even though, yeah, okay. All right. So that's done. And then I will just want to take the glue on the part that, well, you can actually do the whole thing, but the part that you want to stick to the card is just the longest part, like this. So we'll stick that right there. I'm going to move it in a hair. You're going to line that up with the edge of the paper. And then this one will just go on the back. So you have a tab in two places. So hi, kitty. How are you doing, dear? Thanks for stopping in. So there, if we line those up the correct way, which, let me see if I can, because I'm kind of blind right at the moment. There we go. So now we have a little tab on it. Isn't that cute? I love it. So, if you like to sew, this would be a great opportunity to go around the edge with your sewing machine. I don't have mine set up at the moment for that, and I don't think hand sewing is going to do it. So what I'm going to do on the back is I'm going to pins I have over here. Okay, I'm just going to use a regular one. Is put the date, which is 1/10/25, and then I'll just put my name. Sometimes I don't always sign everything with my whole name. I'll just use my initials. And then this was index card 1 of 1, because this is going to be the only one that will be made like this. So there's my index card. Yes, Queen Paula is so cute. Is she friendly, kitty? Hey, Brenda. Thank you very much. I was trying to figure out where I got these little stamps from. They're so cute. I don't know if they may be stickers too, but I didn't apply that one as a sticker. Oops. But they're cute. I was just curious if she was friendly, because sometimes, or we've had hamsters lots of times, and it's not that they're not friendly, they're just not cuddly for you to hold and, love on like some animals. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, my kids had guinea pigs. They had guinea pigs one time and hamsters one time. So, all right, I'm going to use this paper here. This is just some craft paper from I don't remember. Does this set? I don't remember what this set was originally, but it was something like tea time or something like that. It's an older piece of paper, but because I want to use a teal and pink background, I'm going to what did I do with them? I think they're under here. I'm going to use more teal paper. So this time I think I'm going to cover the white side so that if we decide to use this as a journaling card, we can have the lines on the back. Yeah, me too. The thing that I don't like about guinea pigs and hamsters and like any kind of rodent like that. I hate to call them rodents, but truly they are rodents. Um, is that they don't always smell very good. And if you don't keep up with their cage, it's just awful. So the hamsters that we had, I forget what they were. They may have been dwarf hamsters. A friend of ours, um, his he his children had hamsters, and they weren't taking care of them. So he decided that if they weren't going to take care of them, he was going to just throw them in the trash. And this was my friend's boss at the time. And he was um, so upset. So he said, "No, you can't just throw these animals in the trash. You know, let me see if I can find somebody who might have them." You too, Brenda. Thanks for stopping in, hun. Love you. So, anyway, they decided to he he took them and he um started asking different people that he knew if they could take the guinea pigs. And we were all like, I mean, not the guinea pigs, but the hamsters. And we all said, sure, the kids could have hamsters. Well, I think there were one, two, three of us that had these hamsters, and they started to have more hamsters and more hamsters. And then it just got really sad because the hamsters um, just, it just wasn't a good scene. Anyway, we gave them to someone else, and we were able to let someone else enjoy them, and that was fine with me because it was too much to, you have to clean their cage, and you have to make sure that they don't get out while you're cleaning the cage, and we all ended up with like 50 hamsters instead of just two. Give me 1 second. I need to check. To check to see where my son is. Even though he's 19, I still like to make sure where my babies are. Like my mom says, she likes all her chicks home. So I'm going to rip this with the ruler again. And then the other side, I think I'm going to try to trim. Let me see what's over here. Actually, it's not as hard to cut as I thought it might be. So that's good. Oh, yay, Brenda. So I was telling everyone that when I discovered Timu, I kept buying all these like Timu paper packs, and then some of them I have definitely used, but some of them I haven't. And I got these papers. I think they were called oil paper, and I didn't really know what it meant, but it's kind of like here's some. It's kind of like a almost like a deli paper, but even lighter. So by putting a back when you cover something with it, you can kind of see. I use that teal, and you can kind of see the pattern here and here that shows through. Really, Brenda? Um, I don't know how it works in Canada, but I've never ever had an issue with them. And I know some people don't like it because everything's made in China, but the way that I look at it is a lot of the stuff on Amazon is made in China. You're not, yeah, they're kind of shiny. Some of them are, they feel shiny, and um they're really cool to use because they're see-through. So I don't know exactly what kind of paper it is because it's not tissue. It's some other type of, unless it's a brand, a different kind of tissue that I'm not aware of. But anyway, what I was saying is that I've never had an issue with them. And anything I've ordered, if I've had to do a return, the one time I had to do a return, they gave me a label. I put it on the package, took it to the post office. As soon as the post office got it, they issued my return. So I didn't have to um, worry about not getting my money back. So that was really nice. That was a really good experience. But that's the only time I've really had to return anything. I did get something recently. Um Actually, I've gotten my husband 3 pair of shoes from them, and he loves them. You're right, Brenda, that's true. So, Annie, I sent you a link to come up. Did you want to come up and visit? Yeah, he really loves them. And you can look, and the ones that I've gotten him have been all leather. So that's great because, you know, other types of materials can let me just see. I don't usually use Restream, so I'm not exactly sure how it shows when somebody wants to come up and uh, okay, Brenda, thank you for coming by. I really appreciate you. Such a dear friend. Thank you. Annie, I'm talking to you, girl. Did you want to come up and visit and get out of your funky doodle? Okay, so I'll just continue to make this while she's deciding what she wants to do. Do any of you use fabric or things like that in your art that make your designs kind of mixed media? I love using fabric and lace and all kinds of stuff, but I want to keep these relatively plain. I do have this piece. I think that, well, I don't know. I might leave it wide. So let me just put some glue on the back. Normally I would use probably my glitter glue for this. So I'm just, and I'm leaving the strings, so I think that looks nice. It's sticking to me. Okay, so I don't know what happened to Annie, but she is either preparing or thinking about it or something. But we'll stay on here just a little bit to see if she wants to come on. Okay, so there's our little piece of fabric. And now I'm going to do some stamping. And I'm going to do I don't want it to be very dark, so just doing a light stamping. And then I'm going to, might as well just use one of these guys. Let's see if there's one with some, this one's really cute right here. And I did find out that they are stickers. I'm pretty sure. Well, maybe this one isn't. Okay, it's okay if it isn't. I don't mind. I remember when I first learned about the clear stickers, I didn't realize that they needed to be, I didn't realize they were stickers because I couldn't get them apart. And then I would put them down just like they were. And then I felt like, oh no, this looks ridiculous, because it would start to come up. Okay, so this little label is floral, so I think it would look cute, but we need something else to go with it. Let's see what else is in this little bag. Oh, there's some little tiny keys, but I don't have my thread. So let's see. This orange butterfly would look pretty. But I'm going to have to do something with it, and I may. Hi! How are you, Caroline? It is such an honor to have you stop by my live. Thank you so much. Um, I have just a little collab going on right now, and we're doing some variations of altered trading cards. So tonight, this week's is index cards. So I'm decorating a couple index cards just to see what, just for fun. Are you doing some of your evening crafting before you settle down for the night? I think that's going to need something darker. Let's see. Let me see if this black one. Okay, it's not primed. Okay, let's get these. Oh, thank you. I need to get, I am so behind in everything, so hopefully I'll be able to get caught up and get everything in order so I can enjoy the heart prompts. And I really want to be able to do that. Okay, I know right now I'm not liking that. So let me just check one place. Might be this one. Let's see. Somewhere recently I thought I got some butterflies, but I may not have. It's like one of those things where you need to have butterflies on hand at all times. Oh, I've seen your crafting in your daughter's closet. That's so much fun. I'm so glad that you get to spend time with them. I'm not really organized to be able to even have a travel bag. I'm sorry to say. It's my goal to become more organized, but you know how that can go sometimes. So I love the mushrooms. The mushrooms, as a little boy used to say, that I would babysit. And then I have a butterfly. So if I put the mushrooms there, let me try a different label. Maybe that's, is that all of the labels? There were only a couple in there. Let me see. Here is a round one, a rounder one. So maybe if I put it like that, it does cover up that green in the label, but I kind of like it like that. Hey, chickadee, how are you? Are you working, or are you just hanging out, or what's going on tonight? Okay. Okay, so I wanted the mushrooms to go over top. So I'm just going to smooth this down. All right. Wanted to put a little bit of stamping on that fabric, but made a little border and that'll bug me. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of adjusting here. And pull this up. All right, there we go. Thank you, Caroline. I've been trying to keep up with everybody's videos. It's just been a crazy week with the freezing weather and kids and dogs and, you know, all that jazz. Okay, so what do we want to put on this one? So the other one we put sweet. I think these might need to go under a book a little bit just to lay down a little bit better. So this one, yes, they are so fun. This one I think, let's see. I really like these stamps because they are raised up from the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see how they're raised up so you don't get it's less likely, I'll put it that way, that you would get the edges. So I'm just going to put on this one friend F. Where's my R? Okay. Let's make sure we have all of our letters here. That's it. F, G, O, I, N, N, D. Okay, just need to find the R. Oh, here it is. Okay. I don't need those. Yes, our lives are busy, and mine aren't as busy as they used to be because I am retired now, so I'm happy about that. Oops. That friend's going crooked. That's okay. Yeah. Some days I can do that, and then some days it's um just not feasible, I guess, because um we all have so many things to do. Let me see. But my issue is that I'm very, very disorganized. So when it comes to crafting, I feel like I spend half the time reorganizing or half the time trying to find the things that I need for the project. And that can be frustrating too. So I'm working on getting some shelving and things like that that will hopefully help. Yes, that's wonderful. Because I know your daughter has needed you on a occasion, and that's really nice. So my children are still young. They are, well, my daughter is will be 26 this year, and my son will be 20, but they don't have any plans for um getting married or any of those things right now. Let's see what else I can find. Another little set of shrooms. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. So this is the first time I've used Restream, and I could never get it to work before. I prefer using StreamYard, but Restream's is okay. This is going to be a very, very, very mushroomy garden, and probably a lot busier than I normally do my projects. So, just so you guys know, I don't usually add this many these this many elements to one card, but you know, it's okay. I'm not sure I want the butterfly now. Okay, April, thank you for stopping, dear. I hope you have a good evening. Rest up. These are quite fun. They're tall and skinny, and I could just add them right here at the edge or at this edge. Okay, top edge or bottom edge? Whoever's still watching. I think I kind of like the top edge. We'll just do that. Oh, Caroline says bottom. Okay. Let me move it down. Okay, one of my tricks is to take my glue stick and kind of use it as a roller to roll over what I've glued down. And it kind of helps to keep everything, smooth everything out, unless you don't have enough glue on it. But for the most part, it will smooth everything out for you. So I can see that I need a little bit of glue here. And we'll put that down. And a little bit of glue here. And then we'll just roll it again and make sure it's all smoothed out. Okay, there we go. I like that one. And it says friends, even though the E is crooked, I still think it looks cute. I'm going to go around the edge that's visible with just this brown to kind of give it, yeah. I've often seen Kim use the top of her glue stick for that purpose, but I use the roly part and just kind of, you know, smooth it out that way. Okay, those look cute, very cute. So those are my cards that are for my challenge, which were index cards. And I got them out of a little index card book I had for a long time. I was thinking, where am I going to find index cards? And then we were able to use up some of this cool paper. And I want to use some more of this. I think it will look really cool in collage. So maybe the next time we do one of our artist trading card fun projects, we can use some of the this paper. And also, if anybody wants to join and play catch up, that's certainly fine, or just start wherever we are. I'm very, very flexible. I just wanted to do a little bit of something to so that everyone could have some fun. So I think since Annie didn't come on with us tonight, I was thinking she was going to pop in and, you know, talk and chat. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. For anyone that stayed with me, I really, really appreciate it. And I'm just going to do a little short showing the 2 index cards that we made. So thank you, Caroline. Thank you, T, if you're still here. I love you all, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I will be back on Sunday at 5 Eastern, just in case you're interested. Bye for now. Thanks, Foxy. Thank you, hon.